Hello everyone, welcome to the fourth section of data pre-processing where we are going to discuss about string manipulation. Okay, so the string, Python itself, the Python has the lot of string built-in methods, string related built-in methods that makes the string manipulation easier. It has a lot of string related operations, like I have given the list of operations here. Okay, so that makes it easier. And also regular expression helps us to do the pattern searching, right? So all those things are already there in Python, but pandas make it more easier uh, because of the vectorized handling of string functions, okay, string related functions. So pandas has a little bit provides little bit more flexibility in handling string. Okay, we'll see first basic Python string related functions, and then we'll see pandas based string related functions. Okay, first let's see basic Python string manipulations function, which is available in basic Python package, basic Python. So let's create a string, okay? And I have created a string that includes the special empty space, all those things, okay? We're going to see how to handle all these things with the empty space, how to use the built-in functions to handle these characters or empty spaces. So I have created a variable called val. And now I'm going to convert that. So you can see it is a string. If I want to convert it as a list, it's very easy. A lot of methods are there, but let's see how we can use it, how we can do that by using the split function. Okay, so when I do this, you can see that will be converted as a list. So this string is converted as list now. Now let's see how to handle this white space. You can see I have purposely added some white space. So how to handle this white space by using the built-in functions. Okay. So for that, I'm going to do, okay, so strings x dot strip. Okay, it's the x is a temporary variable for x in val is the variable that will become the object. Now we are applying that split method on this val object, and then all those values will be saved. This x strip, what it will do, it will remove the white space. Okay, this will remove the white space. So what it will do, x will move through this list of elements. It will just check A, and then there is no white space, then we'll print A as it is. Then x will become B. There is no white space, so there is no need of strip function similar to C. But when x value will become 4 in 0, 1, 2, 3, 4th index, then it will find the white space, then it will apply strip method on the current x. What is the current x? This is hello, right? So that will apply, and then it will remove the white space. So now if you print the variable, you can see now the white space has been removed. So most of you might be familiar with these string related functions in your basic Python. In your basic Python, you might have learned all the string related functions, but however, we are just brushing up a few of them. Okay, so converting list elements to string variable. Okay, so we are assigning these strings, okay, to list elements. We're just assigning this, what is the string? Strings. So we are assigning the strings, that is the list element is assigned with this. Okay, if you do this, let's see whether you can see, this will be mapped as it is. First will be assigned with A, second will be assigned with B, third C, and the fourth hello. Okay, so that's how it will convert that as a string variable. Now let's check whether A is there in first. You can see the first is assigned to A. Similarly, to check fourth will have hello. Okay, so this is how you will convert the list element back to string variable. Okay, the substrings, now you know that these strings saved as the substring variable. You can just do the concatenation by simple string concatenation. You can just convert that and add it together. For example, so these are the substring variable, right? So I can just apply string concatenation with some delimiter. It's not necessary, but you can simply add the delimiter. Okay, and do the concatenation. You can see now we have converted the substring as a single string. Okay, so we have done multiple things like converting string to list, list to substring to string. Okay, so the same thing can be done by this concatenation can be done by using join method. Okay, so for example, so we have delimiter is has and then join. Okay, and then join what we want to join the strings. Okay, now we can see the same can be done by using the join method. Okay, now you might be familiar with the in keyword that will help us to detect the substring, okay, through the index. For example, we are just going to check whether hello is there in the strings. Okay, to do that, hello in keyword will do that filtering. And where is that? In val, right? The variable. So it says true. So it is case sensitive. So if you do lowercase, then it will say false, right? So the in method, in is the keyword to detect the substring. If you want to detect the location of the substring, then you have to use the index method. For example, you want to find the location of hello in the val keyword, in the variable. Okay, so let's say hello. And it will tell you the index value is 10. Oh, okay. Maybe it includes a space. Okay, so it says that A index is 0. Let's see B. The B index is 2. I think it includes this string as well. Okay, so the location of the index, that including that comma. Okay, next we're going to see whether if the string is not found, for example, the val does not have colon. Okay, so what will happen if you find is the method that will help you to see whether a particular character is there. For example, when I give well.find, that will also give the location of the particular character. If I ask it to find something that is not there in the variable, then it will return -1. Okay. So when you use the find method to find the location of the string is there, then it will return the location. If the character is not there, if the element is not there, then it will return -1. Okay. So the count method, string has a method called count that will return number of occurrences of a particular substring. Okay, for example, I'm just going to apply the count, how many times the comma appears in this string. Okay, so you can see comma, how many times it appears in the string. So if we do this, it will give 3 because 1, 2, 3. 3 commas are there, so it will give 3. So the count method will give you the number of occurrences of the particular string. If you want to replace a particular character element with another element, then you can use the replace method. Okay, for example, val dot replace, and then which character that you want to replace, that should be the first parameter, and which you want to replace it with will become the second parameter. Then you can see the comma is getting replaced with double colon. Okay, replace is also commonly used to delete the patterns. For example, if you want to delete this comma, then you can do the same thing by using replace method. Okay, so now you can see the comma is deleted, replaced with empty. Not empty, it's just replaced because it didn't give the empty space here. If you want to do it with the empty space, then give empty space, then you can see little bit the own empty space will be added. So I have given some of other methods. So we have seen some basic methods like index, value, count, replace, but you can see, you can refer the documentation to find the other string manipulation method. Count, we have seen the non-overlapping occurrences, okay, that will be written. Ends with will return true if the string ends with the particular suffix given in the parameter. Starts with will return true. These are Boolean methods. Okay, it will return true if the string starts with the prefix, given prefix. Join, as we have seen here, the join method will just add the substrings, concatenate the substrings to form a sequence of string. Index will return the position of the first character in the substring if it is there. If it is not that, it will give value error. Find will return the position of the character. If it is that, if it is not that, then it will return -1. Or find will return the position of the last occurrences of the character. And if the character is not that, then it will give -1. Replace, as we have seen, it will replace it with the given value. Or strip, yeah, strip and L strip. Trim the white space, like left or right or full. Okay, strip will full, or R strip means only in the right side, L strip means left side white space will be deleted, trimmed. Split, it will break the string into list of substring. Lower will convert the alphabet to lowercase, upper will convert it to uppercase, case code will convert the character to lowercase, and combines if there is any comparable form. Okay, so okay, so it will just normalize the value. LJust or just will justify left or right. Okay, in the it just format. Okay, by justifying whether it is LJust or just based on the given value, it will justify the elements. Okay. Then next we are going to see regular expression. So the regular expression provide a flexible way to search or match single pattern in the text, okay, to see whether the particular pattern is there or not. So Python has a built-in RE module, which has all the methods that covers this pattern matching, regular expression related operations. Okay, so let's discuss few regular expression method that will help us to do pattern matching. Okay. So first, as I told you, Python has the built-in library package that handles this regular expression. For that, you have to import the package RE. Okay. Now let's create a text string variable where we are going to apply all the. We are going to practice a lot of regular expression related operations. Okay. So we have just created a string variable. So the regular expression like one or more white space. Okay, if you want to specify one or more character with white space, how can you do that? You can use the split method. Okay, so the split method is there in the regular expression. If we apply it, and just type split. Okay, and then we're going to apply it on text. You can see it has been whatever we have done with this string to conversion, we can do that with this regular expression. One or more white characters will be replaced with this. So if you want to combine all these things, we can use the compile method. Okay, for example, just creating a variable re dot compile method. See what is that in the variable. Apply split. You can see the same thing can be done by the split method. Okay, so first here I'm just applying it as a parameter, or you can just use the compile and apply split. That will give the same result. So if you want to get a list of all pattern matching this regular expression, then you can use find all method. Okay, for example, this variable, I'm going to use find all method. Okay, here you can see the empty space and then tab. Empty spaces here that has been detected. Tab /t has been detected, and empty space and /t that has been detected. Okay, so that's what we have given here. So all of that has been detected. For example, now let's see some real world examples of the regular expression. Let's see. We're just creating some multiple line string. You know how to create multiple line string in Python. Just use triple. Okay. Okay, you know that the like JavaScript, this triple apostrophe, this quotation mark will create a multiple line string. We have just created a multiple line string. You can just check. The text has now multiple lines. Okay, this last n means multiple line. This will automatically create a new line. Okay, now we're going to specify the alphabet, number, and special character to form an email pattern. Okay, so the email pattern, how the email pattern will look like. The email pattern will have everything A to Z, right? A to Z and 0 to 9. So it is A to Z and then 0 to 9, any number 0 to 9. And then what are the characters allowed? Dot is allowed, underline is allowed, percentage is allowed, and then, okay, so these characters are allowed. So A to Z means it will include both uppercase and lowercase, and then @ symbol will be there. Okay, for that, let's say @ symbol, and then again there will be some top level domain names. For that also, you can see it will not have any special characters like the domain name, but the top level domain name can have dot and subtraction, the symbol, and then dot. Okay, dot should be there, and then A to Z, any character can be there, and numbers also can be possible. This one, like how many top level domain names, com or org, so it should be maximum 2 to 4. Okay, it should not be more than 2 to 4. Okay, so this should be the email pattern. Okay, the ignore case makes the regular expression case insensitive. So we have just specified this uppercase AC, but we can make it case insensitive by using ignore case. Okay, so now regular expression rg dot compile pattern flags re dot ignore case. Okay, so now let's apply this regular expression. Find all. We have combined. So now we are going to apply find all. The apply text. Okay, so now what I have done, I have compiled this pattern here by ignoring the case. Now, when I apply this, so this regex contains this pattern. Now, when I apply this pattern matching, the pattern with the regular correspond with pattern, when I apply it on the text, it will just find out the domain, the email addresses separately. So ignoring this, it just ignored this and just find out this dave.google.com, steve@gmail.com. So it just finds out the email addresses, Gmail addresses. Okay, so search is the method in the, which is there in regular expression library, which will return a special match object for the first email address in the text. For example, let me create a variable, regular expression, search. Okay, now it says the matching object 5 to 20, and the first match is dave@google.com. Okay, so now if I apply text m.start colon m.end, and see dave@google.com. So the regular expression dot match return none, as it only will match if the pattern occurs at the starting of the string. For example, Dave is not there in the starting of the string. The starting of the string, it is Dave. So if you apply match here, regular expression dot match, you want to know more about what this match will do, you can just use the shift tab to see what it will do. Matches 0 or more characters at the beginning of the string, right? So now we are going to find out what is there. If it is there in the beginning of the string, then you can see it returns none. That means it's not there in the beginning of the string. What is there in the beginning of the string? The Dave is there, so not dave@google.com. Text is not there in the beginning of the string. Okay. Sub is the method which will return a new string with the occurrences of the pattern replaced by the new string. For example, print regular expression sub method. Okay. You can see sub method is there. Okay, we are going to add name to each text. Okay, so in the text, we're just subtracting this pattern and then adding this name. Okay, so we have seen the use of a find all method, search method, and a match method and sub method. Now let's see how we can apply it to split these components to give the detailed description. Suppose you want to find email addresses and simultaneously segment each address into 3 components like username, and then this is username, domain, and top level domain name. If you want to segment it as well, we can do that. Let's see how we can do that. So first let's create a pattern to do this. What is the pattern of the email? We have already created one. You can reuse it. This one. Let's do including this parenthesis. So now let's recompile this regular expression, okay, by ignoring the case. Okay, let's see what is there in the regular expression now. Find all text. Okay. So a match object produced by modifying the regular expression returns a tuple of pattern components with its group method. Okay. So for example, let's apply the M matching regular expression dot match. Okay, now we are going to give some example add the same data programming data.net. Okay, sorry, dot match. We're just giving a pattern and we're going to apply group methods or group method. So we can apply it on the groups method that will create tuples. Sorry, I didn't create the tuple here, so I have to give the tuple value. So the first tuple is the name, and the second tuple should have the domain name. So this is second tuple. And the third tuple should have top level domain name. Okay, now it should work. Compile the pattern. And then we're going to, yeah, now you can see it just takes all those tuples. Now it just takes all those tuples. Okay. Dear Gmail. So sorry, I have to give this the addition here. It should include this plus as well. That's why it doesn't take the domain names fully. Now you can see it just do everything as a tuple. Okay, now we are just going to add new string so that it will be labeled. It will have the labels print regular expression dot sub method. Okay, or and we're going to say username. The label will be added. Okay, and then space. First line, end of the first line. And the second will be domain name is, and then the next line, suffix or top level domain name. Okay, we are going to apply it on text. You can see now it just gives username is Dave, domain is Dave, and suffix is dot suffix. Okay, domain is sorry, let me replace this dot with comma. I can see the username, domain, suffix. Okay, so that we have splitted and matched that. Okay, so let's see what are the other available methods. So we have seen find all. So far, find all will return all non-overlapping matching pattern in a string as a list. Find iteration, like find all, it will return an iterator. Okay, iterator value. Match pattern at start of the string, and optionally segment a pattern components into group. If the pattern matches, then it will return a match object. Otherwise, it will return none. Search, scan the string for match to match the pattern. return a match object. Unlike this match method, the match can be anywhere in the string as opposed to only. So it is just should be the beginning. Okay, match will be only at the beginning, but this one, it can be anywhere. Split, it will break the string into pieces at each occurrences of the pattern. Sub and subend will sub replace all value, and sub n will replace only the first occurrence of the pattern in the string with the replacement of the expressions. The symbols /1/2 will refer the match group elements in the replacement string. That's why we have used it here. Okay, so next we are going to discuss vectorization using the pandas. So string related vectorization methods available in pandas to perform string manipulation. So to see what are the what are the methods available in pandas to perform this kind of operations, let's create the same values as a dictionary. Okay, let's do the same thing as a dictionary here. Okay. Okay, I have created a dictionary and I'm just going to convert that into series. Data equal to pd dot series. So far in the section, we were just working on basic Python methods. Okay, now we're going to see pandas related operations. So we have converted that as this dictionary has been converted as a series now. Okay, to find any missing information. Okay, they can see all this thing has every element, but this WS does not have, it has a missing value here. Okay, we want to find the missing value. We have already seen the use of is null method will do this for us. So you can see it's not null, but WS does not have this email address. This component is missing. Since it is missing, it is null, so which is true. Okay, so let's use the contains method. Okay, that will look for a particular string. Okay, so data dot string dot method called contains. So in this is the pandas object, has a string package, and then there contains method, and we are going to see whether Gmail is true. Okay, Gmail is false here, true here, true here. Okay, here not a number. Okay, let's do the tuple thing. We have converted the tuple by using the regular expression in normal Python, right? Let's do the same thing, pattern matching by using pandas. Okay, so how can you do that? Data dot string dot, it has find all method. Same find all method is there in pandas as well. Pattern. Okay, now you can see now how neatly this job has been done by using pandas. Okay. In case if you want to get only the domain names or top level domain names, then you can perform it as a vectorized. You can use the vectorized methods. There are a couple of ways you can do the vectorization based element retrieval. You can either use string.get method or index method. Okay, so let's try get method now. For that, first let's do the same thing. Let's create a variable to do this pattern matching. Okay, now matches dot string dot get. For example, if you want to retrieve only the domains here, then you can say 1. You can see that just retrieves the domain. If you want to retrieve the suffix or top level domain name, then let's do 2. And you can see it retrieves. In the matches, what is the third 0, 1, 2. Second means this one, these elements. Okay, that will get retrieved. Do the slice strings operation. You can do the slicing as well. Okay, data dot string so this will just go to here, and then just do whatever that comes after fifth. Here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means it will just retrieve whatever comes before this fifth column. Here the first value, it is before this fifth. 0, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, from here it is fifth, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it will retrieve that. And this one will retrieve 5 values, and this one will retrieve Rob at G. Okay, so that is you want to do before 5. You can see these values will get retrieved. Okay, now there is another method called extract method, which will return the captured groups of a regular expression as a data frame. We can just convert that into data frame by using extract method. Data dot string dot extract, and again the flags is ignore case. The extract method will give you the data frame. Okay, so these are some regular expression related operations that you can perform by using pandas. Okay, maybe let's discuss some of the useful methods that you can use in pandas to perform the regular expression based operation. So I have given you the list of useful methods which is available in pandas library. CAT method can coordinate the string element wise with a delimiter. Contains written Boolean array if each string contains the particular pattern. Count will count the number of occurrences. Extract, that will convert it into data frame that we have just seen. Nswith, equivalent to Nswith pattern regular expression. It will just see whether it has the prefix. It starts with prefix, suffix, and it starts with look for the prefix, find all, compute list of all occurrences. Get will get the index of each element. A lot of other Boolean values, Boolean related operations. You can see joint is there. Okay, so just repeat, there are a lot of methods available. You can just verify the documentation, and here look at this list table that I have given to verify other regular expression related string manipulation methods in pandas. Okay, so that is the end of section 4. See you in the next section. Thank you.